The following podcast is intended for an immature audience. Listener masturbation is advised.
We're recording, aren't we?
Yeah.
Stop it!
I'll totally be at your next show.
Yay!
Hail falls. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll totally be at your next show.
I'll totally be at your next show.
What's up, everybody? We are the Infinity Process, and we just wanted to hop on here and talk to everybody since we haven't really been active lately. We kind of fell off the face of the earth for a bit, but I promise there's a legitimate reason for that. So in lieu of making a Facebook post that's about, 10 pages long, we decided to, make a short little podcast episode about it.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
I'm pretty good, Jason.
I'm fantastic.
I was talking
how
to people.
Are you?
Oh. And here we thought you
well,
cared.
that's awkward.
Right.
Well, they can't answer you, so I will say I'm great.
All right. As long as everybody out there knows Kim is speaking for him and they're okay with that, we'll move forward with it. So I was just kind of like sitting here showing Brent my one of my newest editions here, my Tropic Bombs vinyl. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
When did you get that?
A few weeks back, I think. Yeah. Ryan and the guys were having a sale. Picked it up. It's Toledo history right there, man. Got a nice little personalized note in there. Cracks me up. Nice little inside joke with me and Ryan.
Your little bathroom bromance.
Yeah. Yes, me and Ryan and our potty mouth romance.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I want to know this.
No, I'll leave it with me and Ryan. It's a fun little story.
It's very personal.
We can actually talk about Tropic Bombs later.
Yep.
Good dudes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess we can probably get into what we're here for, huh?
The nitty gritty.
Yep.
The gritty nutties. So
what have we been up to, guys? I don't even know.
Oh, shit.
The last however many months have just been kind of a fucking chaotic blur.
I think clusterfuck is probably the way to describe it.
Pretty much.
That too.
So, all right, like let's kind of take it from. I think the last time anybody really saw us was probably around June, right?
Yes.
All right. So, Prime Monsters in the Mirror, good show. That was fun.
That was an amazing show.
Yeah.
I fucking just every band we played with was so fucking good.
On point, man. Knock for six. Those guys fucking kill.
Yeah. I was pretty excited to be on that show. And it was funny because we had actually just decided to take a break to record some new songs, or write and record some new songs, I should say. And not even a week after we made that decision, who was it? Nick Hanefeld wrote you and was like, "Hey guys, we're putting together this show." We're like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, he's like, "You guys want to play
Pretty
Prime and
much.
Monsters in the Mirror?" I looked at Kim. I said, "No, the break's over."
It's like, oh, that was a nice break.
Yeah, we took a
that was
whole
a nice,
6 fucking days.
two days of break, and now we're gonna fucking. But it was worth it. It was totally worth it.
It was awesome.
It was
I love
a
Monsters in the Mirror.
fantastic show.
Yeah,
We had just seen them in
April.
BG. Yeah, in BG in April.
At Howard's.
For the first time, hadn't heard of them before then somehow, and they freaking blew our minds and our bodies
and our souls.
Wait, that that sounded weird. Whatever, it did.
I don't think Aaron would appreciate knowing that something was blown on one of us.
Yeah.
The music blew my body apart. It just it was so good. I loved it.
The reason Kim started laughing there is because I looked over at her wide-eyed when she said, "Blow our minds and our bodies." And I was just like, whoa.
What are these men doing to my wife?
What is your phone sex voice happening here, Brent?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So anyways.
You don't normally talk like this, but we do these podcasts and you're like, "Hello, ladies."
Right.
Anyway.
So, yeah, we did that. And then we were going to take a actual planned break to record and release material. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And I think Brent, you took a vacation.
Yeah, I tracked
July.
drums for a new track we were working on, and then I took vacation as I do that time of year. And while I was out, Jason got the tinglies.
Yeah, and by the tinglies, I think you mean I recorded all of the guitars, and we got the whole track laid down.
Yep, he did.
And then got it mixed and sent off, and then shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
pretty much.
We
Quite
kind of want
literally.
to get into kind of what's going on here, like the
Yeah.
reason that nobody has heard from us as a band in a while.
Yeah.
So I guess I should probably be the one to talk about it. So like around, I would say, what was it, the end of July, I started having some pretty bad pains in my neck, in my shoulder, my arm, literally the tinglies, yes, in my left arm. Bad stuff going on. Turns out I was having nerve issues, pinched nerves, what is it called? Cervical radiculopathy, I think, in my neck. Bunch of doctor's appointments and stuff. Long, boring way of saying I just needed neck surgery. So yeah, we're kind of down for a little bit for that. Am I kind of glossing over this? You guys have any recollections of the past
Well, yeah,
several months?
when I come over to your house and you're like, hold on a second, I'm going to lay on the floor in an awkward position to mitigate the pain.
And it wasn't sexual either.
No, it wasn't. You were
Nope.
like, it's like, that's the only way you can do it. It's like, well, if I do this and lay in a bathtub in a weird way or something,
Yeah.
I don't
No,
remember.
it got really bad. Like I'm the kind of person, I won't really even take like ibuprofen for like a migraine, right? So I'm are you good over there? You playing with your pud?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I look over and Brent's like rubbing his crotch or something. I'm like, he
He's
really,
like flicking
he's like the idea of Jason being in pain was apparently very arousing to him.
Oh yeah.
There was some dog hair on my pants, and I saw it, and it annoyed me, and so I tried pulling it
Impossible.
off. Dude, anyway, all right, I'm going to stop picking at myself, if you know what I mean.
Please do.
God.
But no, so yeah, it's just been pretty much the story of the past few months has been my neck stuff. So I guess in lieu, as we've been saying, of just like writing a really ridiculously long Facebook post on all this. So yeah, I started having problems in end of July, beginning of August. MRIs, physical therapy, went referred to a neurosurgeon. The first neurosurgeon I went to recommended surgery, but since it's kind of a major for me anyway thing as far as like having neck surgeries, I got a second opinion on all this. We, meaning me and Kim, obviously you guys know we're married. But yeah, went and got a second opinion on the neck situation. Second surgeon also said, yeah, dude, probably need surgery here. Since like none of the symptoms were really resolved. I had a week in September, I think, where Kim and I went on a vacation, and I didn't really have a whole lot going on that week. Things kind of resolved, and then we got back, and it was pretty much downhill again for whatever reason. But yeah, then I went to the second neurosurgeon, and we decided that surgery was the best course of action. So as far as the surgery, it's called an ACDF, which stands for, what is it? It's anterior cervical discectomy with fusion. Basically what it is they cut open the front of my neck, like right kind of by my throat, and they kind of move all the stuff over to the side, esophagus and arteries and all that beautiful stuff that you have in your neck. And they did a double level discectomy infusion on me. at the C5 to C7 levels. So any of you guys that are into like the nerdy specifics of all of it, that's what it was. It was a 2-level ACDF fusion. Let's see. What am I forgetting to talk about here? What do the people want to know, guys?
Well, I would say mainly recovery, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where it gets a little tough. So I'm very limited. So I at this point, just about, I think tomorrow would be three weeks since the surgery. So yeah, I had surgery in early November. I think November 2nd. And so the first month here, I'm restricted to where I can't lift anything more than like a gallon of milk. They're like 5-10 pounds. Just so yeah, the total recovery here is, we're looking at the long number here is going to be like 12 months. A more conservative number, maybe like 6 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the band is obviously kind of shut down here for a little bit. That's kind of why we're doing this under the band umbrella here, is just to kind of let you guys know that we're gonna have to go away for a little bit here. Hopefully it's a temporary thing. The plan is for us to be back, absolutely full force. But given where the recovery is, that's not a complete certainty. I'm doing well. But until we know for sure that the fusion is fusing and all that stuff, that until I actually physically strap on a guitar and play it, we cannot promise that we will be back. But I feel pretty good in saying that we will be back. It's just a matter of when we'll be back, I think. I think the timeline right now looks to be maybe late spring, early summer, if everything goes well. I'm saying a lot. Well, you think it's like make me nervous to talk about this or something, right?
Right.
I don't know. Am I droning on? Am I forgetting to kind of talk about anything? What do you guys?
I mean, they just put a metal piece in your neck to fuse the bones together.
Yeah. I guess I didn't really talk about that too much. So yeah, part of this discectomy thing. So they cut open my neck. They pulled out 2 herniated discs. I said discs, right? Not dicks.
They pulled out
herniated.
They pulled out 2 herniated
dicks.
dicks in my neck. No.
Put out them herniated dicks.
No, so they pulled out the 2 herniated discs and put in titanium spacers. And yeah, so I think what they used on me was called, it's a cage. I think it's actually like an ROIC cage for anybody that's kind of into that nerdy shit. So there's no like screws or anything. It's a titanium spacer, and then they hammer in these it looks like, I don't know, like razor blade plate looking things into like your vertebrae bone.
I think they called them like wing plates.
Wing plates, that's what they're called.
Because they just kind of like zoop.
Yeah, they kind of flip up.
I know zoop is such a medical term there.
Yeah, I think that's actually what Dr. Hofflinger. Okay, so yeah, Dr. Brian Hofflinger was my neck surgeon. Cool guy, man. Really cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure what Dr. Hofflinger said was bloop.
No, shoop.
Shoop. Okay, no.
Oh my god.
Shoop.
Yeah, so I actually just had my first set of post-op x-rays yesterday. I have not seen them yet, but maybe if they look cool, I'll share some of them with you guys so you can kind of see what a bionic neck looks like.
Is that what they're supposed to go over with you at because you have your first checkup, your month checkup after Thanksgiving here? Yeah,
so I go for my first post-op appointment on Monday. We're doing this the night before Thanksgiving. So, by the way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
So yeah, I go to the neurosurgeon for my checkup on Monday, and hopefully he'll be looking over. Well, he'll be looking over the X-rays with me. Hopefully it's so far so good, and like none of the hardware's moved or anything like that. But we shall see.
So, a quick question on that:
Yeah.
Will they be able to see possible signs of bone regrowth, or is that too early around
I'm not sure, honestly. I think it might be a bit too early, but I don't know. I'm not sure when they're going to be able to start seeing that. but I will feel a lot better once they start seeing it.
Yep.
Because I think my biggest thing right now is like, this has to fuse. Like it's bad news if it doesn't. So yeah.
I mean, you're a tough guy. Your body is pretty.
Don't tell people that.
I don't mean that in like a tough guy.
No, I'm being funny.
guy.
Thank you.
So I think you'll be good. I think it'll happen. I've obviously, like you said, we can't promise anything. So we kind of have some like best case scenario, worst case scenario type things here, like absolute worst case scenario, which, you know, we're gonna just manifest for this to not be the case, but you know, we do have a new single that, you know, we had worked on and recorded. So
We did end up finishing the song we talked about earlier. That is, I at least had the common decency to finish that before.
Before your body said, fuck you.
Yeah, before I said,
Right.
listen, I'm going to develop a fucking neck issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
it's
we
just
do have that one song. If, you know, God forbid, we're not able to pick back up next year, we can at least release that song. So you will all have one new song from us, if nothing else. But, you know, more than likely, again, can't promise, but I have a good feeling about it. I think we will be back next, like you said, early.
Oh, God, you said next.
Next.
Okay.
I said next. Next.
You can hear we're at least in
Next
good spirits
year.
here, right? So
Either, you know, late spring, early summer.
I'll cut that part out.
Late spring, early summer, somewhere around there. I'm trying to manifest for that to happen.
Because you're in no way
I
biased
think-
as my wife and bandmate.
I really think that's what's going to happen. Again,
yeah.
I can't.
So far, so
Nobody
good.
can
I mean,
guarantee.
I
So far,
don't
so
want
good.
this to take like a negative turn here. Like so far, so good.
No.
3 weeks out, like I did drive for the first time yesterday. Like I am able to I see some progress here. So it's going well. I have no reason to believe that we won't be okay. It's just it's not a complete certainty until we know that I'm healed up to where I can do this again. I mean, you guys have all seen me play. It's not it's not a lack of effort thing going on here. Like I have to be sure that my neck's in a good place before I'm up there trying to be what I was before all this. So yeah.
Yeah, he's a tiny bit mobile on stage. If you've never seen us before, which if
bit.
you haven't, shame on you.
Well, yeah, if you're listening to this, you've probably seen us or at least know me.
probably.
But yeah.
Also, I believe we have the possibility for a video
Yeah. Yeah, we were actually
at some point.
I think we want to keep some of this, but we'll give the people something. We were talking video before all this went down, and it was pretty exciting stuff. So that's a definite possibility as far as coming back out. I think the new single, it'll have a video. If we're coming back, it'll have a video.
Yep. And then we'll take some snazzy new photos at some point, and
Focusing mostly on my neck scar.
yes.
By
of
the way, I
course.
think the title of this episode should be Neck Scars and Titty Bars, just because it sounds cool.
That sounds about right.
Sure. Why not? But fucking banana bread
Right.
and fucking work though.
We're back to Tropic Bombs now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so now that we're past all that stuff. So I do want to thank all you guys that have been reaching out personally to me, to us, and supporting those of you that do know what's been going on. Thank you. There's been so much cool stuff going on. It just friends, family, but then as far as music goes, the music scene is just so cool. We were talking Tropic Bombs earlier, and Kim's going on this video. Ryan, the singer from Tropic Bombs, for those of you that don't know, into physical therapy and stuff, really cool guy. Shot some videos, trying to help me out on ways to get around for the pain that he was reading I was in some of my Instagram posts and stuff. Just a lot of really cool people, and So yeah, mushy. Since tomorrow is Thanksgiving, it's probably a good time to show gratitude and thanks for all you guys. So thank you.
Mushy.
Mushy.
I feel like I kind of like monopolized this. You guys got anything you want to talk about?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
double
just-
level neck fusion is kind of the thing to beat here. So go for it.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything along the levels of that. I just want everybody to know that we're obviously pushing for you to grow that bone in your neck.
How do bone grow?
Go figure. Brent wants somebody to grow a bone for him.
Grow that bone nice and hard.
Yeah. I'm just going to let this one write itself.
How bone grow?
How bone grow. All right. So we won't waste any more of your guys' time. I want to let you guys know what was going on and thank you guys all for everything. And we're hoping to come back. We're hoping we'll be back around the summertime.
With some new music.
With some new music.
Sure.
I mean, there's reason for optimism here, but it is going to be a little bit here. We've got some work to do. I've got some work to do as far as just getting better. So yeah, man. I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. Thanks for listening to me drone on and all that shit. So I'll let Kim and Brent do some talking.
So yeah, just keep an eye on our social media accounts and all that good stuff, and we'll keep everybody updated on what's going on and how things are progressing. And hopefully we'll have some good news for everybody. I'd say probably after the holidays we should start to have a good idea of how things are going to progress from here. And
If my X-rays look cool, maybe I'll share some discreet stuff there. Show everybody my bionic neck. We'll try to keep you guys in the loop as things kind of become available. Something interesting happens, or that we think is interesting happens.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas,
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah,
Happy Kwanzaa,
whatever you celebrate.
All the things.
All right, guys.
Happy all the things.
Thanks for listening.
Peace
Okay,
out.
Bye.
Later.
Escaping consciousness for now. We are reliving memories in the clouds. Just fly above the chaos.
So Wyatt, what did you think of this episode?